Halftime with the Playmakers, your midweek partner with the live show. The Playmakers aired on WANM 90.5 on Saturday from 12:30 to 2. I am Wes Gerlach from the 904 Duval in the building, baby. In today's show, we have some great topics, but to help me out with these topics, I have some amazing guys in the studios. Let's get it, guys.
What's up, y'all? It's Flowwood's finest, Conjure Latiker, repping the Crooked Letter Place, 601 Magnolia State.
You know what's crazy? Flowwood, bro. I saw it on NCAA. You know, that was the first time I've ever seen Flowwood, Mississippi on a game, and it was pretty cool. But it's the one and only Jeffrey Hood Jr. in the building, man. Let's roll.
What's going on? It's the kid from the 615 Nashville, Cashville, Tennessee. Roadside, Austin Casey. Let's go.
I need the camera on me right now. I'm standing up. I don't care. I'm standing up the entire episode. Y'all need to understand where I'm coming from. I'm about to be speaking from my chest this episode. I got some grievances I need to air out, but it's your boy Jay Scott telling you what's hot, what's not on WANM-FM 90.5.
WWE intro to Steve has.
Don't worry, I got something for you too, buddy.
I don't know how to follow that. It's your boy JB the King, bro. We back here for another episode.
You know, Terrell's in the room. He might have to record this episode because we might have to put this out because it's gonna get, because the way Jalen is acting right now. The way Jalen is acting right now, I'm not gonna be able to like handle it. It's gonna get wicked. Like we're gonna have to have a real back and forth. Like this is crazy. He attacked me before the show. This was wild. But we got
facts. Don't care about your feelings, brother. We're gonna get into it though.
Facts are fine. I don't know why I got personally attacked before the show.
It's all good. Don't worry about it, bro.
We're gonna start off with FAMU football, and you know, every week I watch a little bit of FAMU football. You know, sometimes it's the highlights. Sometimes like I go in for that second half of the game. Sometimes I leave early. You know, it's whatever. This week I worked the sidelines. You know, a real journalist type deal. Like I'm a real professional. Like we are professional journalists in this school, Jay's school. You know what I'm saying? The Playmakers, right? And I had to watch us get belted 42-14. And when you're working the sidelines, you don't get to leave. It's 150 degrees outside, and I had to sit there and watch that all game. And I've been defending FAMU
all season.
And I went in, I predicted FAMU to win in a close one because I was like, I have to stay with my school. I have to roll with the Rattlers, and I'm done.
Loyalty, I respect it.
I'm done. I can't do it anymore. We lost to Howard week 1, and I was like, you know what? It could have gone either way. You know, it was a sloppy game, and you know, week 1 working out the Kings. Then we went to FAU. And you know, sometimes it's Big Brother. We got one of those every year. We can't beat Big Brother. And then we go to Albany State and we beat them, but they're a lower tier opponent. There's a D2 school, so like
correct.
It's not even like supposed to be a challenge, and we didn't look great. But I was like, we're building momentum, so we're going into conference play.
We had a bye week.
We did have a bye week.
We had a bye week
to build off our first win. What did we go out and do? We got belted.
And even to that.
And then after to listen to Jalen absolutely flame me for no reason, so I don't know what that was about. But what do we think, guys? Let's get to it.
Even though we did catch that belt, it was close at halftime. Alabama State was up 14-6, and even going into the third quarter, according to ESPN, the FAMU had above 50% win probability.
How?
For a very short time in the third quarter.
They didn't watch the game,
and then it just went all the way, went all downhill from there.
You know, I'm going to talk about what I saw. You know, I saw a halfway decent run game. You know, we have Thad Franklin Jr., and he's been our only bright spot.
Halfway decent? Well, he got 75 yards from our running back.
Hey, man, halfway decent. And then we have a halfway decent defense, too. I'm not mad. You know, Nayron Jenkins, shout out him. He made a couple plays. Me and Terrell were talking about it on the sideline. But other than that, the offense is terrible. The defense, you know, when you spend the whole game on the field, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah, that's why I say the best defense is good offense. And when you have bad offense, you're going to have bad defense eventually.
Because, you know, we only let up 14 in the first half, and that's because, you know, we had some offensive success. We scored a touchdown. You know, we moved the ball a few times, but, you know, once it got out of hand, once we couldn't get off the field, it just kept getting worse and worse.
Yeah. Jalen, take it away.
Go ahead, Coach Scott.
I really want you guys to get everything you have to say out because it's going to be a second.
Oh, wow.
Okay, JB King, go ahead then.
I don't even want to talk about no stats, no players stand out. It was just disappointing, bro. Like, I'm just there in the heat. And I was there, you know, I came there. We showed some life when I pulled up. I'm like, okay, we might got a chance. I texted in the group chat, don't worry, fellas. We got this.
You the good luck charm?
Like, good luck charm. We got this. And then it was 28-6. And after that, bro, and it just didn't even, there was nothing in the air that was just like, maybe we can come back. Maybe we can win. All the momentum that we built is lost. And I'm not picking FAMU to win another game this season.
Another game?
Crazy.
Not even against Valley?
I'm over it, bro.
Not even homecoming?
I'm over it, bro.
Alcorn's not good.
Well,
We're not either, bro.
To recap the game a little bit, just so we can have some sort of analysis besides just a little bit of just frustration. We couldn't move the ball at all. RJ Johnson threw the ball 32 times. 33 times. He completed 20 passes, but his yardage total 133.
I mean, we don't throw the ball, but right at the line of scrimmage or behind the line of scrimmage.
Correct. And what did I say on the live show before the game started? I saw diverse play call. What did I see? I saw screens, throwing the ball behind the line of scrimmage, and running it with that. And that was the game plan. It was like, Thad's gonna save us or we're gonna lose. And Thad can't do it by himself.
You know, it gets to a point where you just look at your quarterback and say, you're just not the guy. Because I don't think RJ is the guy. RJ Johnson's not the guy. You know, when Petty got in the game, he showed life. He showed that he could perform. Why do we take a chance on him against Alabama State? I mean, we had nothing to lose.
Cozy, in the presser, he has told us a few times that he doesn't like to switch up on his guys. He doesn't like to, make a change in the middle of the game. He wants to take all the tape and he wants to review it with the coaching staff and then make a decision during the week.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to tell you,
he did that against Albany State.
Exactly, and I'm sorry to tell you, this is a business. Not friendships, not buddy. This is a business. We saw what he said. Because your job is on the line, and he knows.
He knows. And we don't have the talent to have our quarterback go out there and Jalen Hurts it up. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, Coach Scott. Your time is now.
We all good? All minds and agreements?
Yeah.
Right, cool.
Make sure to stick to this topic, though. You can have your time for the next one.
No. Don't worry. You're going to get ample time for everything I have to say today.
Okay.
Well, let's start with these Rattlers. Time in, time out. Every week I come in with some great analysis, some player breakdowns, top to bottom, from the coaching staff to the culture to press conferences, everything that I feel like the Rattlers have to offer for us this season, right? When I went out there on my Saturday off, I'm normally on the sideline, I'm in the booth, you know what I'm saying? I make sure we get some good content for the station. I went out there, I decided to be a civilian for the day. What I saw was malpractice. I saw coaching misdiscipline. I saw terrible play calls. I saw penalties. Do you know that we only led in one categorical stat the entire game? You want to guess what that was?
Penalties.
It was penalties. From week one, we told them that they had to be disciplined. It was unsportsmanlike. Now, there's hustle penalties. You get a hold, trying to make a play. That's fine. We're jumping off sides on 3rd and 2.
Cozy addressed that in his presser as well, but you're correct.
From the play calling standpoint, we're throwing the ball behind the line of scrimmage when we're moving negatively on yards.
Time out. I want to add, we led in time possession.
Time of possession, and we scored 14 points with one of them being in trash minutes.
It's just because we were slow to get the play, and it would take the whole play clock to snap the ball, just trying to end the game.
Listen, I don't come on here and I don't bash players because we are all student athletes at the end of the day.
We were all student athletes. They are student athletes.
I need RJ Johnson to really take a look in the mirror right now. All right? And I'm not trying to be on no funny stuff. I genuinely need you to reassess what you as a quarterback want for your team. Because when I tell you that he gets the ball rolling, the offense flows better. He's confident. We can block downfield. We can push the ball on 3rd and 12. Where we're set up behind the chains for 4 drives in a row, at least 3rd and 8 or 3rd and farther. We go for it on 4th down and 4th and 2. We're 1 for 5 on 4th down. You continue to set the ball in our own territory and run an inside zone. Or better yet, give the ball behind the line of scrimmage. So I can't even chalk this up to it was just a bad day. It was too hot. The lights were too bright. No, there is a culture problem. There's a coaching problem, and there's a players problem. And across the board, I need players like RJ Johnson to look in the mirror and step up. I need an Ace Cobb to step up.
I was watching the game and I agree with you. The play calling was annoying, to be honest. It repeatedly inside zone is one of the run concepts that I give up on very quickly because it's guy on guy, it's man on man, it's matchup on matchup. It is you have to win your block and the double you're getting has to climb to the next level and he has to win his block for it to be an effective run play. And so when you're losing man on man blocks, you can't run inside zone. You have to switch to more of a power run scheme, bring numbers, have more on a side so you can blow a hole open. Inside zone is one of the most, you should give up on it if you cannot run it. If you don't have the personnel, you should not run. We did not give up on it. We kept running it.
You want to know something funny, Jeff? You brought up time of possession, right? I said one of the keys to the game was stopping who? The quarterback. Number one, Andrew Bodie.
Yeah.
10 of 18, 106 yards, 5.9 average on yards per play. You say that stat line, you put it with any other quarterback, you would say they made him obsolete in the game. So what do? We give up 22 carries for 135 yards to Jamari Hotsclaw. We let Marcus Harris II go for 3 touchdowns.
On 3 attempts.
Absolutely.
Just Euro stepping in the end zone.
I saw it. He ran right up to me. I was kind of annoyed. And Bodie made plays with his legs when he needed to. He didn't need to often.
We couldn't get off the field on third down to save our lives.
He would take off. If you needed 13 yards, Bodie had a 13-yard run. We could not get off the field.
So, in summary, it's a gut check, Tom. All right. SWAC contention out the window. All right.
Cut.
All postseason out the window.
Cut.
Right now, FAMU football, you're playing for your pride.
Yeah.
You're not playing
Your
for
contract.
No, not even that. You're not paying for NIL because you're not getting any. All right, I'm
talking about Coach Cozy contract.
Yeah.
Coach Cozy playing for a contract.
Not
Yeah,
even
this guy
that.
just called them boys broke.
That's not what I'm saying. Listen. We go to FAMU. We know what the real is. You're not playing for NIL.
I see
You're
some
barely
Hellcats.
playing for the fans because they don't show up to games. I'm calling out the student section too. I told you everybody's getting the smoke. Y'all come here to take pictures and look cute. Nah, third downs, we can't get off the field, and you over here texting talking about, oh my God, I can't believe the football team is playing this bad. Well, make some noise then.
Oh, wow. Blaming the fans.
Wow.
So you're not playing for fans, you're not playing for money, you're playing for your pride at this point. And if that ain't enough, then you need to rethink playing football. Period.
You know, we can extend this right on Coach Scott's Corner, his show he has, but other than that, we got to move it on. Mississippi Valley State, do we have score predictions?
Man's bottom of the barrel.
Let's do this quick. Let's rapid fire. Q.
FAMU, 24-21.
28-24. FAMU gets their revenge.
17-9 FAMU.
I don't want to pick these.
10-7 FAMU.
Oh, wow.
10-7?
Yeah, I'm going to go like 13-7.
21-7 FAMU is my score prediction. And if we lose this game, it's the last time I'm rolling with the Rattlers. I've done it every week. Even against FAU, I roll with the Rattlers.
Crazy.
I'm just positivity, man. Positivity.
Yeah, positivity only gets you so far. We can't move the ball
Man, they don't let me
down
in the coaching
field.
staff. If me and you were in there, we get them fired up. But they don't let us in there. We got to move to my favorite subject, but sometimes it hurts me. We're gonna talk about FSU.
Boy.
And we're gonna do this.
Florida State.
Wait. We're gonna do this the same way I did it on the live show. I'm up at the podium and I'm here to take all questions, and I'll answer anything that you have to offer, but I will not take slander. And that'll be that. And we'll move on to the next topic. So I'm here at the podium.
Okay.
And Jalen Scott looks still angry, and we'll see what happens. Let's do it.
Wes, why do you feel like y'all lost this game, bro?
All right. I love this question. My coaches I used to play for.
Well, let's even start with the setup.
Oh my God, I couldn't even get it out.
You go to Virginia. You go and play Virginia.
Basketball and baseball school, by the way.
Thank you. I'm not the one that's been saying
Their
it.
student section is on a hill. They don't have any seats for their students.
That made
that field rush happen instantaneously.
It was pretty cool.
So you go to Virginia.
Yes.
Virginia's not known for having big upset wins, let alone at the crib.
Listen,
let alone at the
It was
crib.
a trap game, bro.
It was a trap game. You guys lost 46-38.
Can we get to the question?
I feel like y'all took them for granted, kind of what Alabama did to y'all.
Okay.
And Virginia took advantage. Now, answer the question.
When football games are decided usually by 3 to 4, maybe 5 plays, and we started off the game turning the ball over twice.
Yep.
And so when you go, and it led them to scoring position, and it took us out of scoring position. So when you not only lose the ball, but then give up a score, it's not a 7-point swing, it's more like a 14-point swing, because you're about to gain points. And so that happened to us twice in the first quarter, and we had to overcome that to get back into the game. And while we did do that, we would never be in the position we were at the end of the game, because that happened early in the game. So that's one of the two of those plays, those 2 turnovers, the fumble and the interception in the red zone, which was a crazy play by that DN. Good for him. He's a good athlete, but that's what caused us to be in that situation at the end of the game. And then the last play I'm going to say is the reason we lost is that Deuce Robinson catch that was ruled incomplete, which was kind of an insane ruling. But
No, it's not insane. No,
It's not insane.
The ball was moving.
Wait.
The ball was moving.
Wait. We got to do this one at a time. Deuce Robinson bobbled the ball, yes. He then regained control of it and took 2 steps, and it was ruled a catch on the field. That's very important.
Yeah.
We can go one by one and tell you the ball was moving. JB, go ahead. Tell him the ball was moving.
Can I finish?
I just think the fact that they overturned it was crazy.
Yes, so it was ruled a catch on the field.
You have to review every touch. You have to review every score.
But it was ruled on the field. And to overturn...
You know how quickly these plays happen?
To overturn a call that was ruled on the field a certain way, have to be undeniable evidence. And I would not call him adjusting the ball. He didn't lose control. Both hands were still on the ball. He was just moving it in his hands.
The ball moved in his hands. That's what happened.
But no, I don't think it was being bobbled anymore.
If you're a referee, you call the favorable play. You call the touchdown, or when someone you don't know if it's an incomplete or it's a fumble. You call the fumble, so then you can overturn it to an incomplete. You call the touchdown, so then you can turn it over to an incomplete.
Right, but you need undeniable evidence to turn it back over. And I don't think it was undeniable, and that's my take on that. Let's move to Mr. Scott, whatever he got going on over there. What would you like to say?
Before Mr. Scott goes,
y'all go ahead.
Before he goes, 211 rushing yards. 211?
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
211?
200. It's a lot of yards. The defense did not come to play that day, but you know what? We still hung in there with our offense.
Because weren't you preaching after you guys beat Alabama how good that defense looked, how they were swarming to the ball?
Yes, because they did. Did they not in that Bama game?
And then you had a basketball school come put 211, not points.
And I wonder why Bama
but rushing yards.
We didn't come to play that game. That's all I can say. But the defense did not come to play. They put up 46 points. That's an unacceptable amount of points, but they did it. What do you want me to say?
Mind you, I never heard of Chandler Morris, not even on NCAA until Friday.
That's crazy.
He did come from TCU. Don't disrespect the Big 12.
I'm not disrespecting the Big 12, but I'm just saying I've never heard of him until that stellar performance he put against y'all.
It wasn't even that stellar of a performance to me. The dude threw 3 picks.
But when it came to big time moments, he made them big time moments.
He made the plays.
I mean, I told you why we lost the game, Jeff. What do you want from me?
I don't know, man. We
still would have won that game if we didn't make mistakes in the first half.
Even with the turnovers, though, you still get to a point where it's a tie game, or you have a chance to take the lead, and y'all still didn't do what y'all needed to do. Y'all didn't stop them on 3rd and 4th down when y'all needed to. Y'all let them go perfect pass for that wheel route for a touchdown.
Yes. Hey, man, have you ever checked out a wheel route? When you come flat on the wheel route, you lose every time, man. That happens. He thought it was going to go into the flats. He cut it upfield.
But even on the, I don't know.
You throw that on NCAA, you throw that in high school, man. That's how it works in defense.
4th down, you let the running back just rush through your defense for the first down.
Why are you acting like I coached the game?
I'm asking for your thoughts on it.
You said you on the podium, bro.
I'm on the podium. I think the defense didn't come to perform. I think that wheel route was a great throw and a great route and a great call. And I think the defensive line was most of the reason we didn't perform in that game. We couldn't get that quarterback on the ground like we could get Ty Simpson on the ground. We could get him on the ground. Could not get Chandler Morris, that guy?
Chandler Morris.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we could not get
we still don't know who he is.
You know the name.
Y'all wasn't watching at TCU.
I was making sure I was factual. We couldn't get him on the ground. We couldn't stop the run. They were getting chunk run after chunk run. We couldn't. It was the defense that kept us, off our game.
And I feel like just about everything has been said that can be said about how Florida State lost this game. Obviously, a game you're not expecting to lose, especially when y'all was talking about y'all's team as if y'all were just,
Chill out, Bama fan.
World beater.
Chill out, Bama fan.
We'll get to Bama, because you don't want to chill out Bama fan us this week.
I understand you're coming off a win, but we still beat you. What are you talking about?
And that's cool, but who's ranked higher right now?
Hey,
we can talk about that too.
Hey, man,
but
we have a win over y'all.
And like I said, that's great, but at the end of the season, if we're ranked higher than y'all and y'all aren't in the top 12,
Hey, man, you're making our record look better. That's all I'm saying. We're making your record look worse.
Anyway, bro.
It's a long season.
I know it's been a long weekend, but moving forward, you got Miami this week at home. What are y'all going to do different, Wes?
What are we going to do different?
You already lost College game day, so.
To Alabama.
Which I'm very upset about.
I was absolutely planning on going.
No, they're not coming.
They're going to, mind you, Tuscaloosa for the Vanderbilt game.
Yeah.
No
Shout
way.
out
Yeah. Vanderbilt, man.
Crazy.
That's added to the tally. Don't worry
Anchor
about it.
down.
It's getting there.
Crazy switch up.
So Jalen, do you want to take it away now? You looking through the clear glass, you ready to go?
I'm gonna give you 3 questions, right?
Wait, okay. We got to keep this kind of short.
No, for sure.
Okay.
Yes or no questions.
Because you're at the podium. Answer the
Did
question.
I or did I not tell you week 2 that you are still the same Seminoles? Why? Because you still have Tony White as your defensive coordinator. And what was your main problem last season? That you couldn't do what, Wes? I can pull the clip for you. We
had a lot of problems last season.
You couldn't do what on defense?
We couldn't get it stopped, but also
You couldn't stop a snail on ice. You couldn't stop a bulldozer going through a small hole in the ice. I'm making up. I'm making up stuff. But I can't lie to you. If you
There's
look
a
at
vein popping out of your head.
if you look at the stats right now, right, you switch to a coordinator, right, who goes to a 3-3-5 defense. You know what a 3-3-5 defense is, Wes.
I sure
You're
do.
a very knowledgeable person when it comes to football.
Thanks, man.
You gave up 200 yards.
I would have got out of the 3-3-5 defense if we couldn't stop the run.
maybe put someone
211
else.
yards. To who? Chandler Morris?
Can we talk
Shout
about
out to bro.
Okay.
Chandler Morris just served me my Whataburger burger that Saturday after I left FAMU, and he put up 211 yards on y'all. Why?
Jalen,
Because you.
can I just
Go ahead.
like
Please,
can
please
I point
respond.
something out? We fixed so many problems between
No,
the two.
you didn't. I told you
But
that you
you- no.
only added 2 new players who you thought was going to change your identity for Florida State football, and they didn't. Because why? Castellano still threw 2 interceptions.
Can we be real about those 2 interceptions?
Okay, please be real.
He's 5'10" on a good day.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Wait,
He was 5'10" last
But
week.
when I told you that 2 weeks ago, bro, height doesn't matter, bro.
I never said that, Jalen.
no, yes, you
Wait,
did.
no, I did not.
JB, thank you,
No, I did not.
said that.
I said he's gonna
Nah,
take
the
it.
man been
whole ramble,
five.
bro.
He been 5'8" his whole life, bro.
Can I finish my take?
Go ahead.
Please.
I did not say it would not affect him. I said he's gonna take a deep drop and throw the best way he can. But when a 5'8" man gets sworn by a 6'4" D end,
I'm not gonna lie.
and the ball got popped up, he caught it, man. That's not a bad interception. He made a great play. I'm not sweating that interception. His second interception was trying to make a play for Gabe. That's not a bad interception. I'm not worried about those 2 picks.
18 for 32. That moves the needle for you. Cool. No.
That wasn't even me. He started talking.
Nope. 50.9 QBR. Cool. Moving on.
We had a drop issue. So that's
Sure.
not on. Did we not have a drop issue? We had a few drops.
Apparently not if Deuce Robinson caught that touchdown. So
Dude started off the game with a drop. They almost called it a fumble. It was a drop.
he didn't even catch the irony in that. It's all right.
I understand. No, I get it.
We're moving on.
No, but I'm just saying, like,
Miami, bro.
I'm not like
Miami, right?
Miami.
I was told
Miami been waiting on this too, man. Virginia just gave Miami some
licking
good
my
field.
chops. But then on top of that, y'all had the nerve to lose us college game day.
I don't know.
I was ready. I was
I'm
ready to
so
go.
I was
upset about
ready
that.
to go too, man. I don't.
Y'all gonna
didn't
keep
know
the
that
field goal?
So my third question for you is
I'm not making that field goal. Whoever said that.
So my third question for you is, based off of your defensive adjustments, how many yards is Carson Beck gonna put on that cone fest that you call a defensive back group?
I'm not too worried about Carson Beck, actually.
Cool.
I'm
Well,
not
you
too
might not
worried
have to
about
be
it.
worried about Carson Beck.
You weren't worried about Chandler Morris, so either were you.
Can I? What is going on? I'm getting double the.
I'm
just
wondering.
I can't answer
You
the
have
question.
to answer for this.
need
The
to-
amount of FSU stuff you had between airs. Hey, bro, we're not talking about FSU. No, we're not talking about FSU. You guys just played the Florida School for the Deaf and Blind.
Oh my.
Look, you need to be worried about Mark Fletcher, Malachi Tony, CJ Daniels. If you're not worried about
wasn't-
Carson Beck, be worried about them.
I'm worried about the run. We have to be able to stop the run. That's what I'm more worried
I
about.
don't know if you're gonna stop the run.
That's
Mark
what I'm
Fletcher for
saying.
Heisman.
You gotta
After this
stop
game.
the run.
I'm trying. Wait. Can I not finish the thoughts?
Please, I'm sorry.
I would
you're
love
right.
to
Go
stop the run, man. I would love to force Carson Beck into situations where he has to throw the ball. And I'm not saying Carson Beck is a low-tier quarterback at all. I think he's very capable. But I would prefer that than what we did against Virginia, because when they were throwing the ball, it was easy because we were still trying to stop the run. We couldn't stop the run. We were selling out to stop the run. It was making easy passes open up. So I would love to stop the run effectively so we can get into obvious passing situations and play that better.
You gave up 211 rushing yards. Like, I can't believe that. To Virginia, who's one of the worst rushing offenses in the ACC.
Did I not say I would like to focus on stopping the run?
I get it, but I
You can
had
always
to point
focus on
that
stopping
out.
the run, but is it gonna happen?
Why? You're acting like I'm the coach. I'm telling you what I would like to see out of my team. I'm not going to go there.
It's a lot of things I'd love to see. I'd love to see Kansas go 12-0, but that's just not.
Why do we
it's
never
not gonna
talk
happen.
about Kansas?
What's there to talk about? We just lost to Cincinnati. What's there to talk about?
When my team loses, the whole podcast comes down on my head. When
Okay.
anyone else's team loses, no one cares.
Because you talk the most, Wes.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You talk FSU every day. all
We
day.
live in Tallahassee. Do we not?
It's just what come with it, twin.
It comes with it.
Come with it. There's nothing wrong with it.
But to recap, just to cap off this segment, fellas, what is y'all score prediction?
Ooh.
Score prediction.
Go Jay Scott. I would love to hear
I'll
yours.
start because I'm
Yeah,
a Miami
go
fan,
ahead.
so this week
we,
is not
we know.
personal.
We know.
Listen, at the end of the day, it's still a historical rivalry. All right.
Indeed.
As much as Florida State looked pedestrian against a bottom tier ACC opponent, obviously
think
this
that's
year
what
is
we looked
different.
like.
This year is different. No, you looked pedestrian. They led in almost every statistical category, but for sure, I would say Miami 38, Florida State 35. I still don't think. Oh, but that was my last point. I still don't think that Malzahn can close the game to save his life.
That's fine. I didn't love our play calls in the red zone.
Absolutely
at the end
not.
of the game.
Oh yes, that
I didn't
fourth
love that at
fourth
all.
down. That
Yeah.
fourth down. What was that?
That was my last question. But
You
I
guys
felt
are
like we
asking me
needed to
like
move on.
head coach
What was
questions.
that?
You guys are like,
because you
We're just reflecting.
We're
We're reflecting.
defender.
He started off as, I'll take the stand, and now it's, why
You
are
put-
asking
you
me
put
these
three-
questions?
you put three
because there are
tight ends.
questions I can ask like as I analyze the game, but
We're-
you're
we're
acting
just-
like,
You said,
well,
I'll
why
take
did
the
you-
stand, and now all of a sudden, you don't want to answer
we're
these
just- we're
questions.
just-
No,
we're
I'm gonna answer
reflecting.
questions. What do you want me to say to why did you call that play?
We're reflecting
Bro, I
though. We're
don't
just
know.
reflecting. But three tight ends on the field, and what do you?
Listen, I'm
what
going to
are you-
Waffle
what are you
House. I'm
doing?
getting the menu. I'm wearing the headset, and I'm gonna call the plays. I guess because like, what do you want me to say? I didn't like the play call either.
Three tight ends, you put somebody on the corner around someone with a check and release. If you're gonna put three tight ends on the field, then run the ball up the middle.
Listen.
And if you gonna send somebody out, then get some receivers on the field.
Listen, Q, when I liked our first fourth down calls, it was in the fourth quarter before overtime. We were headed down to the red zone. We weren't in it yet. It was 4th and 2, I think. We got Castellanos out of the pocket so he could see. We had people in the flat. We had a little curl route. We had options. And what did he do? He made a man miss. He got the 2 yards with his legs. I think we should give him more options on 4th and short. I think we should give him the option to be able to throw the flat route, throw the curl, run with his legs, hit the short crosser from the other side of the field. Like, we should get him moved out on the platform to move his platform, away from the 6'5" dudes that he
Keep in
can't see
mind,
over.
Virginia didn't even have a spy on Castellanos. Y'all just
They spotted him a couple times.
Y'all disregarded the entire concept of a quarterback run, which is a bread and butter for your offense.
I mean, we were playing from behind a lot of the game. We had to, move
You
the
weren't
ball
playing
quickly.
from behind. Well, you might have technically been playing from behind on that fourth down, but no.
All right, the FSU talk has been great, and as much as I love
I didn't
defending
get my
my
score
school.
prediction.
yeah,
My mistake.
yeah,
My
I didn't-
mistake.
we
Don't
didn't-
get
we
cut
didn't
off
get our
boss,
score
man. Go
predictions.
ahead.
Reintroduce the score predictions.
Miami 38.
Uh-huh.
FSU, I give y'all 28 points.
Okay.
10 point game.
No, I'm not mad
see
at
it
it.
get out of hand.
I'm not mad at it.
Miami 34, Florida State 31.
Miami a lot, FSU not as much.
What's the highest?
What is the
highest amount of
live
points?
show stuff?
Miami's?
I tell you right now, that's the live show talk. Give me some numbers right here.
Oh, you want some numbers?
I want some numbers.
Let's go Miami 41 and FSU maybe 27.
All right, thank you.
Okay, JB.
Of course.
I think this goes into overtime, and I'm gonna go 44-42 Miami.
That's not honestly. That's not.
So that's like a third overtime.
Yeah, 2-point conversion off, huh?
I'm gonna take FSU, of course. I roll with my team every time, and I'm gonna take them 31-28.
Wes,
Yeah.
as your friend,
Yeah.
and your co-host,
Yeah.
if you lose this game and it's by less than 3 points or more than 3 points,
Yeah.
do not show your face on this podcast.
Oh, I'll be here.
Okay.
And I'll
As your friend, I would.
real.
As your friend, I
That's
don't
real.
want
That's
to do
real.
it.
Wes. I respect it. That's
If the
real.
boss man Jeff lets me host again, I'll be right here on this mic. I'll be ready.
I set you up like this on purpose too.
Yeah, I know. Jeff hates me. I don't know what I did
didn't
to
want to
him.
do that as your friend because we are friends outside of this. Even though I've been, kind of on your head this episode. I'm sorry about
I didn't even I don't call the plays. Like, I just support my team.
No, you had to answer for a lot of things you said.
I mean, I said I didn't say anything crazy.
I called you out on every single thing that was crazy.
Nah,
that
you said Virginia. I'll give you that.
Virginia.
You said
I
that.
said Gus Malzahn. I said you guys couldn't stop the run.
Gus-
I said that you guys have an identity issue on defense. I said that you guys can't move Castellanos outside the pocket because he's 5'6".
I think some of those things are correct and some of those are
All right.
incorrect. We'll move on. Going into the rest of the NCAA, getting away from FSU, we have to recap some of the biggest games of the season so far. We have number 10 Bama versus number 12 UGA. They
Nah, that wasn't the rankings when the game happened.
well, that's what the
We was
rankings-
underdogs.
Who was it's the
We were
rankings now.
underdogs. Don't act like
Hey,
we were
man,
supposed to. Like,
I
we
don't
were
have the
favorites.
old rankings in front of me. Can I intro
Nah,
a
they
topic?
were 5. We were 17.
Okay. Well, thank you for that information, Casey. I can't even intro a topic. So that was the game. It was the biggest game of the season. It was the SEC matchup. Bama was seeking, redemption, trying to get back into the good graces of the AP poll. What do we think, fellas? Kaysen seems like he wants to talk.
No, I'll just say this.
Caden Proctor for Heisman.
Sure, let's do it. But I'll just say this. As soon as I watched that Georgia-Tennessee game, I said, oh yeah, we got us one with this. This is not the Georgia that we've seen over the last 5-6 years. You know what I'm saying? I seen it in them. You don't usually just see teams go out there and low key, like Tennessee put up them 40 points without struggling on Georgia. I said, okay, this is a team. This is a team with some flaws, with some gaps. This is not the Georgia team that we used to see with the Nolan dude and Jordan Davis. Nolan Smith. Yeah, like this is
that NFL roster.
That defense is the Eagles defense. Like this is not what we have in Georgia. And I came in that very next Monday, and I told everybody, I said, look, we are going to beat Georgia. I honestly, and I believed it with everything in me. And what do? We went out there and in the first half, DeBoer absolutely exposed everything within Georgia's defense.
Or Ryan Grubb.
To be fair, Kirby Smart came out in the second half.
I would like to say this. One play that I take away from this game that I feel like embodies the entire game. 4th and 1.
4th and 1. Have a chance to tie the game.
4th and 1. You get an outside zone to Cash Jones of all people.
No, and I don't think that's really fair for all the criticism, because obviously hindsight is 2020, and Georgia was running the ball down like our
But all that running back, if you go to Cash Jones,
and that's cool.
If you're gonna go to Cash Jones, put him on a Texas route or something.
They went hurry up.
Outside zone.
They went hurry up trying to catch our defense tired, not letting us sub. And I kind of understand that. I'm not mad at them for that. Obviously, hindsight is 2020, and everybody's gonna say now, oh, Kirby's an idiot. He shouldn't have done that. He should have just tied the game. But that's looking back on it.
And
like
I think, not to cut you off, but I feel like that embodies what Georgia versus Bama is. Georgia has a chance to go get the game. They have Bama where they want them, and then something just happens where Kirby Smart is like a flip that just switches, and then he just goes away from what was working, and they lose.
Listen, a game like that, well, actually, everyone get their take. JB, you got something?
I mean, I thought it was a good game, bro. Like, generally, I feel like Georgia came out second half, and they had a lot of momentum. Defense started playing. All first half, I'm texting the group chat with my boys. I'm just like, bro, where's Georgia defense at? I feel like y'all were moving down easily. And then second half, everything flipped. The play that stood out to me, I don't know who dropped the ball, but it was the play Gunnar Stockton threw a dime. It was going to be a wide open touchdown.
Freshman, bro.
Yeah. I was like, that's it right there. And then after that, they just couldn't really capitalize. Of course, a field goal in hindsight would have been the better option. I would have kicked a field goal, but I also understand it.
But also, like, Ryan Williams dropped to go for it, like, touchdown.
Yeah, we did end up scoring. We did end up scoring a touchdown on that drive. That was like our opening drive of the game. And
right, but like, I feel like if you got that touchdown, it picks up faster. Like,
yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Nobody gonna say it. I'm surprised the Bama fan didn't say it, but Ty Simpson is like that.
I was about to get to it. I wasn't alive.
Shush the crowd too.
Wait, hey, Q, did I not say on the live show that this was going to be the Ty Simpson coming out party? I saw the way that he was throwing the ball against.
Listen, he's a Heisman convo.
We played one scrub team, but the way he was throwing the ball on Wisconsin, he really does step up and he throws the heck out of the football.
Yeah.
And we, like I said, we have some guys on the outside. It's not just Ryan Williams.
Jeremy Bernard,
Isaiah Horton, Nashville product, by the way. But yeah, like just the way he steps up and throws the ball. We got the Josh Cuevas dude on the outside, or the tight end. Like Ty, I said it before and I'll say it again. This was the Ty Simpson coming out party. I think as a Bama fan, I'm so much more confident in our ability to go forward and beat the rest of the teams on our schedule. Now that I've seen Ty Simpson play, I will say he played a complete football game. He did what we needed, and I would have liked to see him do a little bit more in the second half, but he did what was needed to do to get the game wrapped up. He
sounds like Jalen Hurts,
and that's cool. Like if we got us a Jalen Hurts, I'm great.
For the rest of this season, we need to allocate 10 minutes to Jalen Hurts.
No, we do. I'm gonna do it every week. You're good.
No. And Jay Scott, do you have something for this game?
No, I got something else to add.
Okay.
I would also like to add just that every time it was third down for Alabama, you might as well say first down, because they went 12 for 19 on third down conversion.
Started off 7 for 7 as well. Got the last one on the last third down to seal the game.
Ty Simpson is him. He's there Heisman. So that's all I gotta say.
It brings me to my point. I think that we can chalk this game up to SEC Kirby Smart late season. And I'll say this because there's one thing and blemish on Kirby Smart's record year after year is that he can't beat Bama.
Bro, I knew, like, I've seen it all,
1-7.
but like when I saw the numbers, it was ridiculous. He's beat them once, and it was in the Natty, right?
And people are shocked that he went for it on fourth down, and that was a play call he went to.
That was a good play call.
Do you know what history says? History says he ran a fake punt in the 2018 SEC championship that also cost them a game against Alabama. He also had another faulty fourth down call when they lost to him in 2019. Kirby Smart is a go-for-it coach. Sure, it might work for you. Sometimes we have the playmakers for it, but Cash Jones is not the one to do that.
At all.
So, Kirby Smart, this one's on you.
I just go ahead, Wes.
Well, I was going to intro the next one, so get your last thoughts there.
Cool. Cool. I'll just say going forward, obviously, y'all know I am a Bama fan, but if we can find a way to establish a run game, it's going to be over. Like Jan Miller and what was the other? The Riley. I think he's a freshman
from Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, it was just nothing going up the middle with those two guys, and I think a lot of that probably does have to do with the fact that this was Jan Miller's first game of the season. It is a very rough first game of the season. Yeah, he did. If we can find a way to establish a run, he only averaged 2.9 yards a carry, only averaged 3.1 yards a rush as a team. If we can find a way to establish a run game, that's going to open up a lot of things for as far as guys like Ryan Williams to get going deep downfield, because we know that that's really what he likes to do is stretch the field. Jeremy Bernard is an absolute weapon, and Isaiah Horton's a big physical receiver too. Man, I'm just wow. Saturdays are my favorite days of the week now.
my takeaway from this game is that the SEC is once again just gonna run the postseason, and like there are teams without a loss that aren't as good as.
And
those
what's crazy,
teams
the crazy thing about it is Alabama and Georgia are not even the top 3 ranked teams in the SEC right now.
Ole Miss is not gonna make it that far.
Oh, they probably are not.
Undefeated. Texas still undefeated.
Texas,
not Texas. I meant Texas A&M.
Yeah, Texas
A&M.
Well, Texas is still undefeated in the conference.
I'm gonna let you know Vanderbilt has a chance to do the funniest thing ever.
Money Pavia.
It's indeed.
Vanderbilt has a chance to do the
They play Bama this week.
And Eli Stowers.
Well, talking about LSU brings us into the next topic. We are recapping the LSU Ole Miss game. LSU takes their first L. Ole Miss. Lane Kiffin did it for his daughter. What do we think of?
Brian Kelly's gonna Brian Kelly.
Nussmeier, Brian Kelly and Garrett Nussmeier. Nussmeier, I'm sorry, he just doesn't have it. And I mean, and the receivers are at fault too because they were dropping some passes. Aaron Anderson was out for a good bit of the game. But we were saying Ole Miss's defense for LSU to get their offense going, and they still just couldn't get it going. And I really like what I saw from Ole Miss. Ole Miss was moving the ball with purpose, and LSU just couldn't keep up at the end of the day.
LSU can't run the ball to save their life, bro. I thought Ole Miss was a team that they would be able to actually pick it up against, maybe have some light, but no, LSU was my biggest loser this week, man. Like, I didn't like what I saw at all. I'm very disappointed in the outcome.
I'm gonna go back. I know it's been a rough episode for you today, but Wes, let's talk about Trinidad Chambliss, the man who you couldn't even. You was calling him Trinidad and Tobago on the live show, talking about some. No way, we're gonna trust Trinidad and Tobago, and he showed up and he beat the LSU Tigers.
No, he absolutely did, man. Sometimes you get proven wrong.
Once again, like I'll say, the LSU offense is nothing. Like it's a lot of talent, but it's not a good accumulation of talent. I don't think that they have the right pieces together. Even got Brian Kelly. Brian Kelly went in his post-game press conference and started talking bad about Garrett Nussmeier, who he begged to come back.
He did.
And play another.
It's crazy that Brian Kelly can't just get it together in one season. Like last year, the problem, they couldn't stop anything on defense, but they were like, we got this great offense. We're going to bring Garrett Nussmeier back. It's going to be this great season. And then we come into this season, they have an amazing defense, and they're forcing all these turnovers, and they can't score at all. So I don't know what it is about Brian Kelly. I don't know if he gets locked in on one side of the ball and just can't get the other one going.
He does. He puts so much emphasis on playing the perfect game in all 3 aspects of the game. What does he do? He can't produce a run game to save your life. Now, on top of that, you have reporters, right, who are doing their job in the post game.
I was just about to say
asking questions, and you get
shredded him.
You get all
for no
heated
reason
about it. Brian Kelly, you've underperformed in big games. You've led to LSU having several losses they have no business having. On top of that, you mismanage the clock in clutch minutes. You're down by, 1 score in the third quarter. The total misuse of time management and offensive play calling is second to none.
Yeah, I just run off what you're saying. In their 4 real games they played, I'm excusing the Southeast Louisiana game because let's be real, that's not a real football game. They're averaging under 20 points a game, just like over 19 and a half, but less than 20 points a game, and that's just never going to get it done in this era of college football. Like no matter how good your defense is playing, if you can't score 20 points in a game, you're not going to be competitive.
It could have, but like they did let Trinidad and Tobago go crazy, and that was the problem.
You got to stop calling.
But why?
I got to like
this man is a Heisman contender at this point.
That's not true.
Ole Miss was moving that ball.
Heisman,
don't get it twisted.
Consistent, like overall, you need a season of it. Like, of course, he had a great performance. That will lead into a Heisman campaign if he can continue it, but not after 2 weeks.
I don't know.
Ole Miss
Ole Miss was moving that ball.
good 85 yards of scrimmage.
I'm not saying
honestly-
that. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying like
I
He
doubt-
had more than 300 passing yards.
And if it wasn't,
in a
if
row.
it wasn't,
saying
if
that.
it
I'm
wasn't
just
for,
saying.
if it wasn't for a great punch out by Wick Weeks, that would have been another touchdown too for Ole Miss.
I doubt they go back to Austin Simmons this season.
They
like
can't.
He's
Don't
thrown
mess it
4
up.
touchdowns and 4 interceptions in the very small sample size that
Oxford-
he's played.
Yeah, no.
And like I said, they're winning right now.
The
and
fan base is behind them too. Got all their flags ready. Trinidad and Tobago flags
man,
ready.
Austin Simmons,
Oxford is behind.
He ain't
is
gonna pick
behind
up
Jay.
baseball
It's tough.
again.
I don't know why you guys are hating on Trinidad and Tobago. That's tough. I like
you're
it.
hating on him.
No, I'm saying the name. You guys are like,
you
oh,
was,
no, that's-
it was
no,
not.
that's-
It did
that's
not
not-
start off as a
no.
compliment.
Nah, I just like.
Nah, you was hating. Like, let's call a spade a spade. You were hating.
Not really. I
Yes,
just
you
made fun of his
were.
name. I can't make fun of somebody's name.
That's hating.
No, it's not.
That is
That
a
is-
piece
I
of
didn't make.
hating.
I didn't
That's
say
hating,
anything
bro.
wrong about his game. I didn't say nothing wrong
And it's
about
cool.
his game.
It's cool. You were proven wrong once again.
I mean, it happens, man. I can't predict the future. I'm not perfect.
Before we get to our last primetime game, I do want to just highlight that Garrett Nussmeier is not the same quarterback as he was last year. He's not making the throws he was making.
Dude's pulling a Cade Klubnik. It's crazy. Absolutely nice. But this
He's
is
not as bad as Cade.
he's not as bad as Cade. But how are you regressing? Your team is better, at least defensively. You have the help.
He has better offensive talent too. But
Yeah, it's weird that
they're
he's
just not getting it
regressing.
done.
It's absolutely weird. He was my Heisman favorite going into the season. It's absolutely killing me that he's doing that. But now we're going to talk about Penn State and Oregon. I actually loved
My
watching this
Heisman
game.
One game
Yeah.
Wes was right about.
Bro, I had like the highest percentage before this week, man. But
Well.
yeah, Oregon versus Penn State went exactly how I thought it would. Oregon's a great team. I think that they show they're better than Penn State. What do we think, guys? The last second,
I
Drew
was-
Aller
I-
Knights.
Drew Aller, you are what we thought you were.
Absolutely.
Do
Couldn't-
not
couldn't
draft
be the
that
clutch.
man.
Absolutely.
Please do not
Klubnik
draft him.
variant.
No, he's gonna be somebody's
He's
like
not
future.
good, bro. They do this every year.
He's
Riley
somebody's
Leonard
white
variant.
Yeah,
man.
somebody's quarterback of the future. Yeah.
Riley Leonard variant, Cade Klubnik variant. They all go in that one little.
They say he's
but
going to be the next Josh Allen.
Here's something I was very impressed with. I was very impressed with the resilience of Dante Moore late
Heisman.
in that game.
Yeah, he's my Heisman favorite right now.
Like it was a point it was the first overtime when he tried to run the ball. He got down and he didn't try to get down. He just took a huge hit
And popped right back
At
up.
that point, I thought they were done for. They were already down, and he just got back up and he got straight back to work. The touchdown that they scored in second overtime, he broke a tackle and found a wide open guy. I was really impressed by his resilience and his poise. Obviously, a first year starter. I think he's gonna make Oregon very competitive, and just his ability to be like confident and really his first true test. Like it says a lot about
In a
what they
whiteout
have.
too, bro.
I want to add on top of that. Offensive coordinator for Oregon, Will Stein, is with a new quarterback. How do you let Dante Moore in a new offensive system outperform you, Drew Aller? Like, how is that possible? You're back
Because he's not an explosive quarterback, bro. He's just one of these like quarterbacks that have all the physical talent, and then like
Yeah.
he's
relies on
an
it.
all right quarterback. Like there's nothing wrong with him. There's no reason you can't start him as a football team. But if
Yeah.
you want to win national championships, you're gonna have to win off the back of somebody else. And they weren't able to rush in that game as well as they probably wanted to.
And like
So,
the plays Dante
yeah.
Moore need to make, he executed. High stake moments executed, whether it's through his legs, through the air, he made the plays. Drew Aller had a chance to make the play through a pick.
Great play by the linebacker, by the
Absolutely
way.
great
But
play because it was a half decent throw. He needed more touch on it for it to be completed, and he made a great play.
Listen, I just want to throw a stat out there I think is absolutely insane because we talk about all these coaches right now and the culture that they instill within their respective position groups or just overall as a program. James Franklin is 4-21 against top 10 opponents. He's 1-7 against top 6 teams. We need to start a dialogue on Penn State just being
and people
Pretty good.
keep ranking Penn State top
9 wins.
10, top 5
What do they
without them
rank right now?
playing anybody.
What are they ranked right now?
Well, before the game they were ranked number 3, and now they're number 7.
How? Well, I guess.
What do you mean how? They lost to the number 2 team in
No,
the country
I'm
in
saying
double
like how are they
overtime.
still number 7?
But they're not.
They lost to the number 2 team in the country in double overtime.
You know,
Yeah.
these
They haven't
teams
beat
with-
anybody.
Teams with high pedigree don't fall
I
in the
would put,
rankings.
I would
point
put
is-
Indiana above Penn State.
Yeah,
Teams
but you
with
gotta-
high
but you have to
pedigree do
realize-
not fall in the rankings.
You have to
Notice.
realize,
AP
it
polls
makes
are
sense.
paid
Yeah,
why
less.
it's
AP
in the fall.
polls, they had Notre Dame still in the top 25, and they only have one win at the time.
My point in saying that is that I don't think that Penn State is necessarily the team that we hope they want to be
Do we
going
hope?
into postseason.
Are they ever?
Yes, they have the same expectations every year. And honestly, I could say that there's been progress within the last 2 to 3 years where they're like, oh man, this might be a game that nope, interception.
I mean,
And
like
I
they
feel like that happens every
this was
year.
the year though, because they had a whole new wide receiver
Broad-
core. You would think
They have over
Broad, their
25
running backs,
shooters on their roster right now.
Listen. The way they keep getting this hype is because they didn't look terrible against Oregon. They had plenty of opportunity to win that game.
Exactly.
But they still
I'm saying they can just never cross that hump. But they still look like a top 10 team.
Not only did they lose, but they were also down 17-3 at one point in the game.
Yeah, they did come back.
But that's why I was confused on the
they still look
the part because he did have 2 back-to-back touchdown drives.
Hey man, they look the part. They'll never fall out of that top 25, and they'll never probably lose an easy game. But they'll never cross that hump because they don't have the star power. They don't have the coaching
And
to win champions.
They still have to go to the shoe.
Yeah, they never beat us. They're never a threat. Like I never look at Penn State and
Somebody
scared.
clip this.
You can.
I mean, no, he's right though.
I'm gonna quote you.
He's right though.
They haven't beat us since
He's
2016.
He's absolutely right. Somebody clip it though.
That one block.
People like to go back on their words on this podcast, and I'm holding everybody accountable.
I don't do that. So
That I didn't single you out, and with the fact that you felt attacked, says a lot.
No, because you've been attacking me all day.
Nope.
And then
I've just been pointing out factual information.
And right after that game in the shoe, they play Indiana the very next week.
All right, guys.
I'm not.
Oh, my bad.
I'm not guaranteeing a win against Indiana either.
All right, well, that's been college football. Now we're heading over to the land.
I say something?
And so we're moving from NCAA football to the No Fun League. So we're going to recap the Eagles versus Bucks game. We have some Bucks fans in here, and I feel bad for y'all. I love the Bucks. Tough game. What do we think? Jay Scott?
It comes down to at the head coaching position. One of the biggest things that we pride ourselves on is, our defense, and it's been lacking the last 2 to 3 years. And I think it showed the most against the Eagles this weekend. Listen, if you're bringing pressure, you got to be able to defend these quick passes. They're gonna throw right into the pressure. We weren't able to do that. They actually made Jalen Hurts look like a solid pocket passer, which he typically really isn't. I'm not taking that away from Jalen Hurts' game. Jalen Hurts' game is a great.
Okay, I thought you were joining West.
No, I'm not joining West.
Come to the right side.
Absolutely not.
Come to the right side. You want to?
We made him look like a solid.
I can see it. You want to?
We made him look like a solid pocket passer.
And he isn't, right?
And I wouldn't necessarily say that is a key asset in Jalen Hurts'
But
game.
wouldn't you think that's a key asset in like a top quarterback? No, wouldn't you say that? Wouldn't you say it's important to be a good pocket passer in the NFL?
Absolutely. Would you say that Lamar's a solid quarterback?
Yes.
Yes. Is he a pocket passer?
Yes.
No.
He's the highest QB rating in NFL
That doesn't mean that he's a pocket passer.
Yeah.
He can throw from the pocket, can he not?
Have you seen Lamar step into the pocket comfortably and deliver a ball on target?
Yes. Have you not seen that? You've seen that. You've absolutely seen that.
When have you seen Lamar at his best? Moving outside the pocket, right? Or making a play
That's when
happen.
he makes his MVP plays.
No.
Are you saying he cannot?
So then what are we talking about then, Wes?
Are you saying he's not a capable pocket passer?
I did not say that. I said that's not a key asset part of his game.
That's not what makes him.
I think what Jalen's trying to say is that what makes Lamar Jackson
Jackson is not the fact that he's a pocket
separates
passer.
him from everyone else is not his pocket passing. He did not say that.
Or his passing numbers.
That's what separates him from the pack.
Jalen Hurts, similarly to Lamar Jackson, is not a key asset pocket passer.
Right, but
we made him look comfortable, and that's my point of saying this.
Well, we could get into that, but I'm gonna not.
And then on top of that, we still to this day have issues on special teams. Our punter takes a week and a day to punt the ball, and we give the Eagles their very first points of the game off a blocked punt. So listen,
and well, not to cut you off, but I also want to give shout outs to the Eagles defense. They, especially Cooper DeJean, played his tail off.
You got him in fantasy?
I got the Vikings defense in fantasy.
Okay.
But the Eagles made Baker look human. Just a great defense.
Hey man, I absolutely hated Baker's last interception. He was trying to be Superman, and he got
which
hit.
has been a problem for him.
Flashbacks, bro.
I mean, that's not. I don't think it was a terrible decision, but it got tipped, and he couldn't make the play he wanted to. It's definitely a ball you throw away.
I still think that we're going to be an extremely competitive team in the NFC.
I think you guys are a top 3 team in the NFC.
Exactly. I've been saying that.
I agreed with you.
I agree that the Eagles are probably now the best team in the NFC, undisputed.
Yeah. They've beaten the other
I think
two teams.
Emeka Egbuka is still Rookie of the Year candidate.
Rookie of the Year for sure.
Ohio State.
Yeah.
So, we're going to take this one on the chin and keep it pushing. And there's not much else to be said. It was a good game.
Any other thoughts on the Eagles-Bucks game?
Great game by the Eagles.
Yeah.
Give credit's due. Good defense. I think they were really swarming to the ball, making plays. Granted, Bucky Irvin was getting off in certain points in the passing game, but they had to make the plays when they needed to make the plays, and they did them. So, shout out to the Eagles on that. Eagles also came up with a new way of doing the tush push. I don't know if y'all saw it.
The fake?
Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, that play is going to get replayed
play later in the NFC playoffs. Why? Because they use that way too early. You save that for a team that's definitely been stopping the tush push. You can still have success with the tush push against the Bucks. Now, granted, Vita Vea wasn't playing his best game. That's not something that you show this early in the season.
It's not, but I mean, that's a great play call. They should have kept in their back pocket. I don't know why they released against y'all. I wouldn't say they didn't need it.
They felt fear. They thought they were going to lose.
They felt the pressure, but they didn't need it because they couldn't stop the tush push. I don't know why they did that, but overall, great game by Philly. That's all I got to say.
This is where you're going to leave it?
Yeah, so I'm going to leave it. That's all I got to say.
I'm happy that's where you're leaving it. I'm happy. I'm really happy about that. What do we think about the Sunday night football Packers-Cowboys game ending in a tie?
Anticlimactic.
It's
I hate
NFL.
ties,
I mean, if y'all watch the NFL,
Y'all
it's happened before.
They made me stay up till 12:30 in the morning for a tie.
They made you stay up?
Right.
It's like
40.
I chose to stay up and watch a great game, very exciting game. I still stayed up that long just to see a tie, just to see Matt LaFleur mismanage the rest of that. That he played the rest of that overtime like he had another overtime left, like it was the playoffs. Yeah. And no, it's the regular season. That clock is gonna run out on you. And they were just lethargic. They were just running the ball on second down, like the clock, like they don't have any timeouts.
Let me pose a question to the studio. How do we feel about the NFL switching to a college overtime, just where you go until somebody wins?
Yeah, I do. I definitely think we need to have winners. Like, I don't know about the college style as far as like starting on the 25.
I kind of like it because
I don't know, but I feel like the NFL is too. Well, actually, I can't say that because there's some bad teams in the NFL. But I feel like the NFL is too talented to just start at the 25. I feel like you give most teams the ball at 25, they're just gonna keep on.
So we say like the 40?
I think the 40 could work. Yeah,
that's gonna take a long time though. Untimed.
35 then?
Untimed though.
35 then?
I mean, who cares if it takes a long time, you know? Well, I see who cares? Like, they just end the game. Like, come out with a winner. And maybe not even like the 40, you could give it to the 35 and then they just play until somebody will mess up. It's not like college where like, what was it, Georgia Tech and Georgia last year?
Yeah. It was like 7, 8 overtime.
Yeah, like I don't think that would happen. I think, someone's going to make a mistake. Moving on from that game, we are going to Jackson's Dart first NFL win, beating the Chargers. The Chargers.
Also, Joe Alt and Malik Neighbors. That's just an unfortunate situation.
Injuries ruin the game, man.
Yes.
You would love to see everyone finish the season.
I remember that draft debate. Joe Alt or Malik Neighbors. Which one do you pick? And now,
I mean, turf fields, cause some knee injuries. I can relate. Knee injuries are not fun. What do we think for the Giants' future? Because they had a positive with Jackson Dart. You saw the juice from a young quarterback.
The future's still there though. Jackson Dart looked good in his first start. Granted, I was a little nervous just because of the overall schedule and what they threw him into with the Chargers, then the Saints, and then I believe he plays the Eagles, if I'm correct, or within those 4-week span he plays the Eagles or somebody stiff competition like that.
Saints, Eagles, Broncos, and then Eagles again.
Yeah, so...
And then the 49ers after that.
So it's stiff competition, but...
49ers not looking too good right now.
Anyways, it's stiff competition. It's stiff competition, but he did show some high flashes of what he could be. So I like what I saw in Jackson Dart.
Me too. I would completely agree. I like that, we got a quarterback. They have a quarterback that has some, life to him. Like, Russell Wilson is an okay quarterback. He showed that he can be elite in some way when he threw for 450 against the Cowboys. But he also showed that he's not willing to, drop his shoulder and get the first down when you need it, or scramble out of the pocket and try to make a play. Like, Jackson Dart came with some juice. He came with some energy. He came every game matters. Every game is
and the team was
for the
behind
season.
him.
They were hyped to see him.
The crowd was behind him.
Energy, that matters in a football game, and especially when the Giants defense is playing at such a high level.
I wish Dexter Lawrence could have got that touchdown. He was
moving. He need that Jordan Davis speed. That's what he needs.
Moving on from this last topic, guys, we're moving into our new favorite part of the show. You don't know ball, you'll learn audition. Folks, Jeff, please give them the record updates.
So,
I know I'm
audition for this week. We switched it up from the normal schedule we do NFL, but we did college just because how many exciting games there were. Our Adobe audition ambassadors for this week.
Ambassadors,
plural. We typically do 2 people. 2 people might split the shift.
4 is too many, Jeff.
We got 4 now.
4 is too many,
pockets
Jeff.
full.
Pick 2
Shout
people.
out, Lil Baby. We have West, Mike, Country, and JB.
Pick
JB the
2
King.
people, bro. 4 is nuts.
So we have 4. Potentially might couldn't happen, just do 2. But at the moment, we have 4 Adobe Audition ambassadors. Now, moving along, we're going to get back to our regular schedule program. We're going to go back to the NFL. Starting off.
Amazing.
Yeah, where you're amazing at. Starting off, Thursday Night Football, San Francisco 49ers against the LA Rams. Who are we taking?
You know who I'm taking?
Puka.
Rams.
Give me the Rams.
Give me SoCal.
Yeah, I gotta go Rams on this one.
Who you taking, Jeff?
49ers. I'm not like
Jeff likes
JB.
the Niners.
Okay,
I stay on my
I was
team.
just wondering.
I honestly, I think
You're never
Can
escaping
we stop
that.
with this comment?
Too late.
Okay.
No, we're not stopping with the comment. Next game, speaking about JB's team,
My bad.
This is for you.
you guys are in London, correct?
Yes, we are.
London.
Wait, so they
9:30
made
in
the
the morning.
Vikings go from Dublin to London?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, they did.
That's bad.
I mean, I'm glad it's a 9:30 a.m. game because I was gonna watch the 1
not?
o'clock slot.
Why not?
Just bad
bad
bum.
game.
What's
Are they,
bad
wait,
bum?
are they staying like overseas for the whole week?
Yep.
Didn't somebody get jumped and robbed over there? Or am I
Yes, the
making that up?
Steelers backup quarterback. Yes.
Oh.
Which
The
is
guy
crazy.
from Ohio
Doug
State?
Hodges?
in Ireland?
In the
was
picture
Doug
they're talking about,
Hodges,
he's still probably
I believe
thinking about
so.
It wasn't bro out of Ohio State? I thought he was the backup.
No.
Will Howard?
Will Howard did not get jumped though, but he didn't get jumped though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he didn't get jumped. He didn't
Will
get jumped.
Howard was like hurt for the season.
But anyways, fellas, who we taking?
And Will Howard stamped now.
Minnesota Vikings or the Cleveland Browns?
Yeah, I was thinking about taking the Browns.
Give me
because
Cleveland, man.
I might just go Minnesota the rest of the season just to stand on what I said on the live show.
Oh, like NFC
How their
championship
ceiling is the NFC Championship.
was right
With
there.
JJ McCarthy at quarterback, correct?
With anybody at quarterback.
Okay.
Vikings offensive line looks horrible. I think they lost some more pieces over there. Browns defensive line is one of the best in the league. I think we have a chance to win as long as the defense scores because our offense cannot. So I'm gonna take Cleveland.
Jet lag. Vikings have already been on that side of the world, so I'm going to Vikings.
Jalen?
I'm gonna go Vikings, but I can't sit here and just pretend that Q said that the ceiling for the Vikings is the NFC Championship.
Wes?
I think the Browns should start a rookie,
I think we should too. But our head coach is so stubborn. Stefanski just don't. I don't.
but I'm gonna take the Vikings because
Oh, okay. I thought you were going. Okay.
I can't go with the Browns.
Somebody take Cleveland with me, bro.
I'm going with the Browns.
Thank you.
We know he is. Y'all basically in the same
Hey,
boat.
why-
They just gotta win. Y'all
You
know.
forgot to read off the records of last week, so
I did, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I just want to say, it's not like I don't know.
Yeah, you got a good record. I give credit's due, but I was college football, not NFL. Anyways, Raiders at the Colts. Danny Dimes, allegedly a top 10 quarterback in West Eyes, but who we taking?
I didn't really say that, but okay.
Geno Smith looks god awful.
Does it?
Nah, he looks terrible.
Genty looks
Genty looks
decent,
good
but
though. Genty looks good.
no,
I
he looks
can't
decent. He's
blame-
getting 22 carries a game.
Okay,
can't-
he's getting
he
hit
should
behind
look
the line
good.
of scrimmage every single play.
Well, he had a good game yesterday.
Yeah, he did.
I can't
3
blame
touchdowns.
Gino too much because the Raiders are a terrible organization who are not giving him much help. But I
taking?
am going to take who are they playing? The Colts.
Colts.
I'm taking the Colts.
Give me the Colts.
Oh, you taking the Colts? I thought you were gonna go to the Raiders. My bad.
Nah,
the
I just don't want to slander Gino too
JB
much.
Colts, Q Colts,
Colts. Geno Smith will outplay
Jalen?
Daniel Jones.
Yeah, Colts.
Whoa.
Austin,
What makes you think that this season? Geno Smith has looked
He's Geno
awful.
Smith.
Austin.
Oh yeah, I like the Colts.
All right, great.
Indiana Jones looks good, man.
Geno's not running back.
Jackson Dart, the dark side versus the Saints, the New Orleans Saints. Who we taking?
Give me the Saints. I like what I saw.
Oh my gosh, he's
That's nuts.
editing.
Yo, Q, bro.
What's going on?
He has won
I
every
like
week.
what I saw last week. Give me the Saints.
I like what I saw at the Giants. Give me the Giants.
Give me the Giants, bro.
Giants.
Jackson, I talked a lot of crap about Jackson.
Are you
Dart
working on your
going
craft,
into the
Q? Like, do you like it in editing? Like,
I've only edited once. That was the very first week
That better
on
be-
college football.
Listen,
Yeah, you only
Yeah,
did once.
he has. He's been cooking recently.
I'm not gonna lie though, but like, make sure that Adobe Audition at the top of your resume. We got
Yeah,
professional. business.
like
I'll still put
skills, like for skills, Adobe Audition should be
I'll
the
still put
first
it on
one.
my, I'll put anything on my
we got
resume.
career fair coming up this week. I would love to see you get an internship or something with that.
Austin,
I always forget about that.
I'm going with the whoever. Wait.
Giants.
Who that?
Oh yeah, the Giants. I'm sure.
Okay, Q, you're
I'm over
alone.
here working on my parlay.
Dallas Cowboys versus the New York Jets. Who we taking?
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
I think Cowboys ride the momentum from this last game.
Everyone?
40
Yeah, I'll
is,
go Cowboys
is
as
a
well.
good little showing.
Man, I haven't picked the Cowboys in a long time. This is
Great. This game. I think it's gonna be a good game. The Denver Broncos versus the Philadelphia Eagles. I feel it's gonna be a good game.
Eagles.
It will be a good game.
West Eagles.
Not
Eagles.
because of Jalen Hurts.
Interesting. What'd you say, Q?
Eagles.
Pre 140 yards passing,
Eagles.
man.
Jalen,
Eagles.
JB,
The
Austin?
Eagles got to lose eventually, right?
Not to the
Right.
Broncos.
No,
I'm
about
just
to the
thinking like I
Broncos.
want to see how the Broncos play
Not to the
tonight. Obviously,
Broncos.
we're
Not to the
recording this on a
Broncos.
Monday.
That's why we love Mondays. You can't see.
I'll take the Eagles.
I'll take Eagles too.
All right, everybody, Eagles.
Yeah.
You know what? I think I got a little wiggle room. Go on Broncos. I got a little wiggle room.
Just want to be different.
I got a little wiggle room. Next game, Dolphins
versus the Panthers. Who
Oh
we
my
taking?
goodness.
Bro, the Panthers went from shutting people out to looking awful.
That was not surprising to me at all.
But the Dolphins look like
Abysmal.
the Miami Sunnyland Sun
Do
Devils.
we have to call? Like, do we have to pick for this game? This game sucks.
You
Can
gotta
we
pick.
skip this game?
No,
Who are they playing?
Let me flip a coin.
Panthers.
I'll go Panthers.
Well,
I just want the division to look competitive.
Last time I picked the Panthers, they won 30-0. Give me the Panthers.
It's
How the
just
Dolphins?
Panthers,
Who the Dolphins play
tails
this week?
Dolphins
Oh.
play the Jets tonight.
I'm going Panthers too,
Flip a
man.
coin.
They're gonna beat the Jets
Q
tonight. Ride that
Panthers?
momentum.
Panthers.
I'm gonna go Dolphins.
Siri picked the Dolphins.
Give me-
Go with the Dolphins. Shout out Siri.
Give me that Bryce Young breakout.
Austin. Panthers.
I'm
Panthers,
going with the
Dolphins?
Panthers.
Great. Next game, Texans at the Ravens, man. The
First of all,
bank.
this spread is Ravens -9.5.
Because they haven't paid attention. They don't see that we have a hospital.
Whole defense.
Whole
banged up,
defense.
bro.
Lamar, listen.
So-
I didn't see the play. They didn't show the play. He got hurt.
So Ravens defensive line versus Texans offensive line. That's movable force versus stoppable object, or whatever you call it.
Q, I hate you so much when we talk about the NFL, bro. I'm always rolling with the Ravens.
I don't even know who's gonna play for the Ravens on Sunday, bro.
That is true.
Cooper Rush.
Cooper Rush, me,
Cooper
Rush
Rush.
girl at
Listen,
Jalen Scott.
Ravens,
Yeah.
if you need me, send a jet. I'm on the way.
I don't know.
I need the Ravens to keep winning so our win looks better. So I'm going with the Ravens.
I'll go Texans.
But the fact that
going
we've
Texans,
allowed
so I
like
got
38
room.
points
Nah, I
a
got the
game,
Ravens.
I'm gonna go Ravens.
Okay.
I just don't think the Texans can score and we can score, so I'll take us.
Next game. This is just a bad week for NFL. But the Titans at the Cardinals.
Tighten
Oh
up,
my
baby.
goodness.
Cardinals.
Are y'all gonna get a win?
K1.
Probably not, but
Only
you know what you
defeated,
won't see me
shout
doing?
out.
Picking against my team. That's something you're not gonna see.
Oh my.
That's real.
I'm gonna go Cards.
Cards.
Cardinals.
Hey, JB,
Yo,
you're gonna have like the second pick in the draft, and you got the Jags pick, but they're kind of winning games.
Yeah.
Do you feel good about next year?
I mean, we're still gonna be bad, but like we're gonna go all of our picks on offense. I hope, and
Do you think you're gonna use any of your quarterbacks you drafted? You drafted a bunch of them.
we're definitely gonna draft another quarterback.
I mean, look, you got
Arch for Arch.
You got Arch Manning, Nussmeier,
no.
Nussmeier, Klubnik.
No.
You got a great
Mateer.
QB class
Moore.
coming in.
Dante Moore is coming.
Dante
to
Moore
Cleveland.
isn't eligible.
He's not eligible.
Oh, he's not.
He's a
no,
sophomore.
he's a sophomore.
You got
True sophomore.
You got Manning, you got Klubnik, you got Nuss,
Oh.
you got Drew Aller.
Mateer, you might get Mateer. Pray for Mateer.
I like Mateer.
Yeah, pray for Mateer.
But we're definitely gonna draft another one.
Next game, Bucks at Seattle, the 12th man.
12th man doesn't exist anymore, dude.
They don't do that no more?
They don't.
They don't do that. No
they
more?
they have. I don't know if you've seen like the turnout for Seattle games, but it's almost lopsided.
They need Mr. Unlimited back.
Who's playing? The who and the who?
Who they just say was on the
Bucks and
trade?
the
Oh,
Seahawks.
I got the
Bucks.
Bucks.
Give me the Ohio State receiver, Seattle.
Yeah, I'm going
They
Seattle.
both got them.
Yeah, Seattle. They are.
I'm going
That was a
Seattle.
Ohio State
clean
receiver.
setup there, Q. I kind of like that.
Give me the Bucks. Seahawks defense
Bucks.
don't look that good.
Okay, so everybody but me and
I have the Seahawks.
me and Q.
You have the Seahawks, Jeff?
Yes.
Hey man, Baker, I need you to.
I got
show up
room,
for my
man.
fantasy team.
I got room. I got wiggle room. We got Mike.
You got
bad
room to be
record.
editing in that
Country,
office.
Bad record. Who else? JB closer. Bad record. I got room. So next game, Lions at the Bengals. I think it's a clean sweep.
Lions.
by 50.
Commanders versus the Chargers. Who we taking?
Jaden Daniels playing, right? I think he is.
We don't know yet.
Chargers.
We don't know yet. That's why we record on Mondays.
I'm
Chargers. Who's going Chargers?
I'm gonna go Commanders.
Chargers.
Bro. I'm gonna go Commanders.
I'm gonna go Chargers.
Chargers.
I'm gonna go Chargers too. Austin.
I'll go with the Chargers.
Sunday night football. This is just bad Sunday night football.
Sunday night football on NBC. Waiting all day.
Patriots versus the Bills. Who
That's
we
what you were
taking?
waiting on?
Yes, like
We all got the Bills.
Hey bro, can we talk about the Bills' cake schedule?
And look, it's not gonna get any better either. Falcons next week. After that, the Panthers.
I despise y'all, bro.
Then we got the Chiefs.
Y'all,
You can actively see Josh Allen stat padded, bro.
the opponents y'all have played.
He's not even stat padding. Josh Allen getting 180 yards a game, 180 yards and 1 touchdown, and I'm fine with it as long as we keep winning.
Hey, but
Keep giving ball to James Cook.
Yeah, Bills. Let's
it's
move
more
on.
than Jalen Hurts.
I knew he was gonna say that.
Hey, bro, it's just because Jeff had the audacity to say Hurts for MVP, bro. That's nuts.
It's not really nuts. Last game, Monday Night
Yes,
Football.
it is. He's averaging 140 yards a game.
Chiefs versus the Jags. Who we taking?
What is this schedule this week?
This is kind of. I'm just reading it off to you guys.
Nuclear bomb versus baby.
Can we do college picks again?
Everyone.
No, bro.
Everyone's
College
going-
picks made me really mad.
Everyone's
Is
going
it
with the
because you
Chiefs.
don't know ball?
Obviously, I do. I got the best record in NFL games. College is just more unpredictable.
Yeah, one audition.
Let's go, Chiefs.
Oh, I know audition. This is our favorite segment of the podcast. Every week we shout out somebody. Shout out our family. Shout out everybody at home. Shout out the listeners. Shout out the Ravens. Shout out that hospital that's taking care of everybody on the Ravens. Shout out my mom. Shout out my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Shout out Jordan Travis. Shout out Thomas Castellanos, man. Shout out all those guys. Q.
Shout out to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Shout out to my mother, father, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, friends, and shout out to the entire state of Mississippi with the exception of Madison County. And shout out to Josh
hate
Allen,
Madison County.
James Cook,
Madison County.
Tre'Davious White, and yeah, shout out to the entire Buffalo Bills.
First and foremost, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Shout out to the guys in the studio. Shout out to my family at home. Get to go back home this weekend, so shout out to the A.
You always traveler.
Shout out to the A. Shout out to
Shout out to the A.
the Houston Rockets. NBA Media Day was today.
Man, it's been a blessing to be back in here with y'all. Always appreciate spending some time with y'all. Bro, shout out to them Alabama Crimson Tide. Shout out to Kalen DeBoer. Shout out to Ty Simpson. Shout out to Isaiah Horton. Shout out Jeremy Bernard. Ryan Williams, get back in the gym. But yeah, it's been a great time. Appreciate you for listening. Roll Tide.
Shout out to God. Shout out to all the fellas. Shout out to my family. Shout out to everybody at New Image Christian Center who got baptized on Sunday. That was an awesome experience. And yeah, that's it.
Halftime with the Playmakers is produced in the studios of WANM-FM 90.5 in the School of Journalism and Graphic Communications at Florida A&M University.